What is going on, everybody? My name is Alan. This is Project Elevate, and today we're going to go over the Warriors Freelance in NBA 2k22. I play my team, but you can obviously use this in any 5v5 mode. So let's jump into it. Go ahead and jump into your options. Set your freelance to the Warriors Freelance. Now, obviously, this is going to be a perimeter-oriented, lots of three-point opportunities, lots of off-ball screens. And we'll see, what some of those branches get you into. All right. In coach settings, you're going to want adaptive engine off. You're going to want your freelance order to be dynamic and do not repeat for series. Repeat on visual feedback settings. Very important to have play vision display to light plus full. Play calling messages to show all. Manual, offense plus defense, and offensive play vision to all plays. That way you make sure you see all visual guides on the court. All right, so from here, go ahead, set your freelance to Warriors, and you're gonna get into it. And we're gonna go over some of the positions on the floor and some of the actions you're gonna be seeing, just so that you get an idea, start getting familiar with the freelance. The key to any freelance is always gonna be to know where the actions are gonna be, presenting the scoring opportunities. That way you can kind of like freestyle, try to break down your defender while in your peripheral, you're knowing where your options are gonna be, where the cuts are. You're not just standing here like a robot and waiting for some stuff to happen on the court, some diagrams to pop up. You're actually going to take opportunities to break down your defender and then hit a guy. All right, so with that being said, from the top of the key, you're going to get this pin down action. You have the option to go to that guy or go to the opposite side. And if not, it's just going to switch sides and it's going to repeat the same action. Okay, so this is just going to repeat on a loop, switching sides. Obviously you got shot clock issues, so you can't just sit here all day. But that's what it's going to do. It's going to give you an opportunity on one side and then on the other. So look for that. Whoever's open, whoever your best shooter is, and try to hit that guy. And this is the kind of most default action. You're going to get this double pin down on the opposite side for the pop-up. He's going to cut down. And again, that's just going to repeat. From here, you have your options to go down into the post, or you have your options to hit the guy coming off the double screen. This is not meant to be a position where you just stand here, but I want to show you the action that it's doing from this position. So again, Porter's going to set a screen on Curry's man. Going to look to get him open for a three there. Swinging the ball into the corner there, you saw Curry getting a screen. And then this loop is going to happen. And this will repeat if you just stand here. Get that screen for a little cut. And then you have an option to pressure relief to Curry there. Pass back to Curry, flows into a little pick and roll situation. All right, so let's just flow through the offense just a little bit just to see some of the different looks. Okay, pass out there to the wing, options to the low post, or double pin down coming up. Make that pass up to the top of the key, you're there. Kind of flows back into that pin down on that side, option to the low post, the option. So you have this repeating pattern going on. Down to the post, full screen for Curry up top. We're back to kind of where it's at. Go to the opposite end. You have Clay getting the screen there. Okay, so as you can see, the freelance is decently simple in its most basic structure. You have a couple different actions, and then you get some branches, some options off of those options. So it can get deep. There's some more hidden branches that are meant to trigger at different situations. Keep the offense guessing, or keep the defense guessing a little bit. But at its essence, you have that pin down on one side, option to go the other way, down into the post, some screen actions there, give you open three-point looks. So you're going to get a lot of opportunities for three-pointers, as you could expect from a Warriors type of freelance. All right, so let's start diving into some of these options and the branches that come afterwards. so that you have kind of like your second layer of the offense here. So from this, we're in a familiar pattern. We know we're getting a down screen on one side. In this case, it's going to be over here on the right side. We hit that man. The first option obviously is the open 3-point shot. And as you can see there, you have a ton of space. For whatever reason, if you don't, you might have a little bit of a roll opportunity there. Sometimes they will make a dive, and if you make that pass, you can hit that cutting man. Now he's just kind of going down to the low post, so he's not making a hard roll. But if you have the opportunity, look for him there, or manually send him down there to the post for open dunk. Okay, and if not, from this point here, you have two options. So if you reject the 3-point shot, you don't hit him on the roll. He's gonna post up there, and then on the other side of the court, you're getting a double down screen. You have Steph Curry coming to the top of the key, and he is wide open as can be. You have an option there to take that shot from the top of the key, or as you can see, the help defender is coming from the right side of the court. Little pass right back to Wiggins. You could have a wide open shot there. Let's take a look at what happens if you go to the opposite side of the down screen. So you have your down screen there on the left hand side. You're going to reject that for whatever reason. Maybe he's not a shooter. You just want to give him a different look, whatever it may be. You go over to Clay, and then you're going to have one of two things happen. Either the top of the key guy, in this case Steph Curry, is going to set a screen, or in this case Wiggins coming over to the top, or Wiggins is going to set a screen for Curry, and Curry's going to kind of flare around him. So those are the two options that you get most common. This one is more common, but the other one can happen as well. Obviously, you can go down into the low post from here. If you go up to Wiggins, then here you have an opportunity to pretty much just swing the ball. You see Steph Curry filling down to the corner there. So you can just swing the ball around, look to generate a shot in the corner there if they're falling asleep, if that's the guy that they're off balling with, whatever. That may be wide open. You can go to work there. And if not, it's just gonna kind of go into this little option here where you can look for the pass there. This is well covered, but sometimes that's gonna be wide open. If not, swing back up to Wiggins, swing back up to the top of the key and kind of reset the offense. All right, so following that up, reject the screen on the down screen on the right side, pass it to Steph Curry, then immediately go down into the low post. Before they get into their double down screen on the opposite side, what will typically happen here, you get a Steph Curry screening Thompson's man there. Look for that to be open there for a three. And then if not, you can either repost, or you wait for the action to come around where they're going to set that double down screen. And then you have Wiggins, in this case, wide open for a three. As we start wrapping up this video, some clips of in-game, both offline and a little bit of online too. This freelance can be used offline or online. It works well. It's a good base to kind of like freestyle from. And I wouldn't just spam the actions. Look to make buckets. Look to score off of different looks. Mixing some pick and rolls, mixing some plays and whatnot. But it gives you a solid base. Gives you good spacing to go to work. And you get a lot of little off-ball screens that can confuse off-ball defenders if they're kind of just sitting corners, stuff like that. It will be very useful. And against the CPU, they don't tend to defend those down screens too well. So it is, a little bit of an exploit that you can take advantage if you're trying to generate threes and whatever, and you don't feel like calling plays, just kind of like flowing through a freelance. So like I said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. I hope this helps you out. Let me know if there's any other freelances that you want me to dive into, and break down, what actions you can get off of those things or playbooks or whatnot. Hope this helps, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Follow us on Twitch and on Twitter. Appreciate you guys. My name is Alan. This is Project Elevates. Until next time, elevate your grind, game, yourselves, and each other. Peace.